Hello, guys. This is Jackson Madden with Team No Fat Chicks, and we're here with
Dustin.
And we are in Iowa. And what place did you get?
9th place.
Oh, that kind of sucks. But what deck were you playing?
Anti-meta beatdown, I call it.
What? Well, let's see this spicy deck profile here.
Absolutely. So some of my 3 favorites are Gren. I took out World Chalice and 6 Samurai. They did not see it coming, and it rocked the world with an 8,000 beat stick. I usually combine those with Pot of Desire or Million of Eaters. Right now, I run 2. Something I'm going to change my deck is add a 3rd one. I had 3 fossils, but I'm going to take out 3 fossils and replace 1 fossil with 1 Millions of Eater next time. So I'll have 3 millions and 2 fossils inside the other fossil.
Okay.
And then on top of that, I ran 2 Thunder Kings and then 2 Inspectors. For an anti-meta deck, it's a little high on monster cards. However, I have cards to balance that out. 3 of the cards I run so we're going into pretty much the engine. You'll see these in a lot of anti-meta decks. It's 3 Card of Demise.
Seems like a fair and balanced card. I like plus 3s.
And then 3 Pot of Desires. These go good with Gren quite a bit. Well,
And look, a match made in heaven.
It is. It really is. And then these have really played real.
What? What year is this?
2018, but Magical Mallets, Card Demise, sometimes you brick and it just gives you that shuffle hand. If you Card Demise 3 different monsters, so usually Magical Mallet brings it back up. Another deck draw thing is Pot of Duality. And then Necro Valley. That is a big component of this deck. Almost every deck uses, in some aspect, their graveyard. Very few decks use those. Good old classic Moon Mirror Shields. I run 2 of them. Big any other problem cards. Put that with Fossil Dino. It's hard for us to beat. Right now, I have 2 Scapegoats. This is you got to learn when to play these and how to play them with this deck. But anyhow, I'm going to move that to 3. I have a Dark Bribe. I'm going to place that with a Dark Bribe and make that 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 individual duels with Scapegoats today.
Nice.
Another component of the deck, it's Dancing with Fire, but you got to learn to play them, is 3 Blazing Mirror Forces to drain them because it can be a slow grind sometimes. And then 1 regular Mirror Force. And then you got pretty much your Solomon Brigade. So again, I said you're playing with fire, so you got to be careful with it, but 3 Solemn Strikes, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment. 3 Dark Bribes. Again, I'm taking 1 Dark Bribe out, putting Scapegoat in. On the new ban list, if it goes through, I'm going to run another Ring of Destruction just for that burn, and it helps get rid of problem cards. So that's the main deck.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Do you want to do side or extra next?
We're going to do side.
Sure. Let's see it.
So the side, I keep Inspector in the side. I run them 3 when I need to for the effect monsters because some are actually came in real handy with 6 Samurais.
Seems pretty good.
These, when I was playing True Draco, actually gave me a win for the 2nd round. Really helped out well. That is another good one, another good side that I play.
Did anyone ever warning this card?
This card, no. No. This actually, I threw it in by chance and for one of the things, and it played out really well.
Nice.
2 unending. You could run a 3rd, but 2 minimum. This is another 3rd Necro Valley because, like I said, every deck almost uses graveyard in some capacity. And these have really made it my main side deck. These I've added in. Some friends have recommended throwing these in. Still tinkering with these. They're in and they're going to stay in for a little bit. But the 4 cards I'm probably going to change out are these 4 right here.
Okay. So were these actually in the deck profile?
These were in the deck profile. I'm going to keep them in this turn, and I'm going to keep them in next turn. But if I had to change them, I would change them. But these main ones stay.
Okay.
And then these 4 will be changed. So that one would go for Fossil, maybe a Mirror Force, or a Mistaken and Arrest. It's constantly changing, so there's nothing set on that.
Okay, cool.
We're going to go on to the extra deck now. So the goats have been a big part. I like to bring up Borload. He's been, he's
Borload. He's a win con.
I need to play him more. I didn't play him today, but I need to play him more. But he has been beneficial in the past. Again, that burn aspect, I like him. I don't play him a lot, but there are times I could call for it, and you just need that last hit that does it. And then the final main one is World Chalice guy. Pop any card. Summon it with Link Spider, Proxy Dragon, have an extra goat, pop 1 card on the field.
Nice.
And the other ones are just pretty much, you can change these out. These are debatable. I'm going to be doing some digging. But Link Spiders, Proxy Dragons, and the rest are just kind of fillers. No real reason. I plan on changing those out when the time comes.
So a bunch of nothing.
Yep.
I see no Link Revo. Why is that, Duelist?
I haven't got them yet.
All right, then. So you can basically almost top it. You don't even need to get their cards you need. So, any shout-outs here? Any changes? Anything you would like to say? Matchups? Anything?
The 2 matchups I had, the True Draco guy got me down to the last minute. On 2 of the cards I had on the field were that I didn't use, which was Ash Blossom and things, but Ash Blossom is an Imperial Order, so I'm going to get rid of those. But it came down to the last minute, and it was anyone's game. And then the Trickstar guy, I bricked. He beat me fair and square. I'd say that was the most fair one. Shout-outs would be to a couple guys. Tony, this is my guy Tony. He's helped out Coach, and then there's a guy named Darren, also from where I'm at, that's helped out with bringing in the Grins and Eaters of Millions and tying it into the anti-meta. And then a guy named Matt, who's talked about adding the burn component. So just working with it, tinkering with it. This is what it is. I am going to continue to develop it, but I'm pretty happy with what it was. I think sometimes it just comes down to the wire, and I have no problem coming over any deck. It just needs to be tinkered with. So
Nice. Well, I thank you for the deck profile. I feel really bad that you couldn't make top 8 with this spiciest list that you've probably seen in a good while, but at least we get a good deck profile from a great man. Again, this is Jackson Man with Team No Fat Chicks, signing out.